Hi, I'm Donna DePonio, wine advisor with Wines for Humanity. And what I do is I come into your home or your office and I pour high quality, exclusive wines that are sourced from vineyards all over the world. And it's educational and fun and social. And our company donates between 9 to 12.5% to a charity of your choice. So in these trying times, unfortunately, we cannot do wine tastings as of yet. But what we've done to appreciate our clients as well as our charities is to offer our online special, which is the Big 40, where basically you get 40% off your wines and then 7% goes to a charity of your choice. So the details are in my post, or you can always call me. But it's Wine Down Wednesday, and it's time to feature one of our wines. And today I'm going to talk about our Deel Jou Hart Rose, which is from South Africa. That's why I have the scenery in the background. I couldn't find an African winery, but I did find an African picture in the background. So I gotta put this right up by the light so you can see that this is a beautiful salmon color. Let me show you the label because the label's pretty cool. If I can, my thing keeps pixelating, but there you go. You can see a little bit. There we go. Okay. So as I normally do, we're going to be tasting it through the 5 S's, but I'm going to go faster this time because what I want to do, since you probably heard me so many times with the 5 S's, what I like to do is leave you a wine tip at the end. So as I showed you, let's see, here we go again with the wine glass. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that beautiful salmon color. And that is typically the color of rosés, either a pinkish, a blush, or this one is pretty salmon. So the first S is sight. We just talked a little bit about the color. The second S is swirl. So you see I'm swirling the wine. There we go. Swirling the wine to let the aromas out and to see if it's light or heavy. So I know it's hard to tell with me, but these streaks coming down the sides of the glass are referred to as legs. If they stick and slowly make their way down to the bottom, and you've got a heavier bodied wine. But if they fall quickly, don't really stick, then you've got a lighter bodied wine. This one I can tell you from swirling it, even though it's hard for you to see, it's medium. A little bit of sticking going on, not a lot. So it's a medium bodied wine. Sniff is the third S. And I'm getting some aromas of raspberries, some currants, a little bit of herbs. This is going to be a nice wine, although I've tasted it before. But anyways, you have it. Fourth S is sip. And I'm going to take a sip. Oh, this is nice. I'm getting the raspberry, but I'm also getting more strawberries and a little bit of smokiness. And what I like about this rosé, there it is again, is it is not sweet and not dry. You know, a lot of your rosés are either sweet or they're really dry. This one is nice. It's a nice in between. And it's very nice for the summertime. As I mentioned, it comes from South Africa, which is going to be the fifth S, is sort of meditating on what you've been experiencing in the wine. So, for example, does it have a long finish? Meaning once you swallow the wine, does the flavor linger on the palate? This one has a medium, let me see here. Yeah, it has a medium to a long finish, which is nice, especially if you like the flavor of the wine. So you get a little bit of extra flavor at the end. As I mentioned, this wine is from South Africa, and the grape in is a red grape. It's called Sanso, but it's spelled Cinsault. It's kind of a weird pronunciation for how the word is spelled. But it is typically blended primarily with other reds like a cab to give a little bit more fruitiness to the wine. But this one is 100% of that grape. So my favorite now is, what would you pair with this? So I would say for cheeses, I would go with an aged goat or a Gouda, a triple cream, or a brie would go nice. For an entree, what would really pair nicely with it, especially with the warmer weather coming, is a strawberry salad, because as I mentioned, I tasted a little bit of strawberry in this wine. So the strawberry flavor in this wine would complement the strawberries that you would have on your spinach salad. Does sound good right now. Any type of fish would also pair well with this wine. So we're talking anywhere from whitefish to shrimp to salmon to even lobster. So as I mentioned, I promised you a wine tip. So I'm going to tell you, unless you already know, how rosé wine is made. They are all red grapes. And what happens is the skin of the grape comes in contact with the must or the juice of the grape for just a few hours during the wine production. And then the skin is taken away, giving you that sort of pinkish color. So this is different than how red wine is made, because with red wine, the skin of the grape, again, connects with the juice of the grape, and the skin of the grape remains in the production of wine throughout the whole process. That gives you that deep color. And so for white wine, the skin of the grapes are not used in white wine production. So that's sort of the 101 of how white versus rosé versus red wines are made. Very, very simplified, which is what we like to do at Wines for Humanity. So anyways, if you want to take advantage of this wine, order it through the Big 40 special that we have extended since we cannot do tastings due to the stay-at-home order, as I mentioned. We will still have this online special. So you can certainly email me at vinodeponio@gmail.com. I'll give you my website so you can order through the website, and I'll give you instructions there, or simply call me and I'll do it for you, which is probably the easiest way, 248-231-0139. Thanks so much for listening. Please stay safe, and I will see you next Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.